Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I think this is going to be another reading vlog because I just don't stop, apparently. Anyways, yeah, so I'm starting this reading vlog with this book, Match Point. I read the prologue last night and it was 8 pages. And a lot happened already. Like, I'm gonna just kind of spoil it a bit. She catches her boyfriend cheating on her with their neighbour in their apartment just after she got fired from her job. So everything's gone wrong. But when we get into the actual story after the prologue, it's 6 months later. So maybe she's, you know, come to terms with everything. Hi guys, a little update for you. This is how far we are in the book. I'm a bit disappointed in myself, but to be fair, we're on chapter 8. We're up to chapter 8, sorry. And we're only 80 pages in. Opinion straight off the bat, like, I like the premise of the story, like I really do, and I think I would like really get into it. However, the writing, I don't know what it is, but like if I just open the page, there's just like, there's not a lot of breaks. They're like long paragraphs. The chapters are quite long. Like the chapters are basically 10 pages per chapter. Like every chapter I've had so far has basically been 10 pages apart from the prologue. It just is a bit deterring to, like, I don't know, stare at a page with like barely any like gaps. I don't know, like that looks like a lot. And I don't know why. This one just feels quite different to the other ones. But it's not bad at all, actually. Like, I'm enjoying the story and I'm enjoying, like, getting into it. In the prologue, we see her get fired from her job, and we also see that she walks in and finds her boyfriend cheating on her. And then it, like, goes into the rest of the story. And she wants to write a graphic novel, so she books a month up in the Lake District or the Peak District. I don't know the difference between the two off the bat. Like, they're both up north. I don't know. Lake is a lake and Peak is mountains, is my guess. Anyway. And she was renting out her flat in Wimbledon in London for that month. And it turns out that the person renting the flat from her is this famous Wimbledon tennis player. And the trip for her fell through, so they both have to stay there together, but it tells you that on the back anyway. But that's nothing else apart from that's really happened. I'm looking at it says 18 plus content not suitable for young readers, and I'm thinking nothing in here indicates that so far, like nothing. So is it going to get really dirty? Because I don't even think that says that on like Elsie Silver books. So I'm like, is it? I don't know. But I'm wearing my pyjama top, okay, and it's like a 20-year-old, it's not 20 years old, it's like probably 7 years old, and it's Elliot's, so it's ugly. Let's move past it. Good morning, guys. It's actually not the morning at all, but it's literally 1 basically. So it's my day off today. I started the day lovely. Besides my chapped lips, which are annoying me, and my unwashed hair, which I do need to do later, but I don't really want to do now. Had a bit of a lay-in, had a bath with a bath bomb. Update on where we are. This is how far in we are now. I just read it in the bath. So last night I read up to halfway. So we got like middle of the book, bang, smack middle of the book. It was like 160 pages I read yesterday. So, and we were like 170 pages into the book. We're on chapter 20 now. And there are like 31 chapters perhaps. He's at Wimbledon, obviously. He just invited her there for the first time, which was exciting. Get my head in the game. Okay, going now because I am actually starving. Also, oh my god, do you see my shelf? Okay, look at that shelf. You're joking. You're joking. It's filled to the brim. It's filled to the brim and I'm so excited. My shelf anyway, it's this one. We've got like the little hand mold that we made. And that's to differentiate the side that I haven't read with the side that I have read. Taking him to the toilet, going to get some lunch, coming back, watching some Bob's Burgers, no doubt, reading. That's my plan for today anyway. Okay, so it's a bit later. It's basically 3:30, a bit past 3:30. Yeah. I felt a bit down yesterday about the fact that I didn't really read that much. I mean, obviously I read a lot. I'm getting in my head about it's not as much as I have been reading. What are you chewing? But Later in the evening, can't even explain what happened because I genuinely do not know. And I've still got it now. It hasn't just disappeared magically overnight. I've got a really bad back pain down this side of my back. Like this side of my back. And oh my goodness, every time I had to wake up to move last night, I was like wincing in pain and had to like really delicately maneuver myself. It was awful. And it feels a bit better today and it feels better after my bath, but I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? Like, what have I actually done so I can never do that again? Because it's awful. It's more like uncomfortable now, but last night it was like pain. I was just like sitting there reading my book and then all of a sudden I go to move and it's like seized up or something. So I don't know if it was like the way it must have been the way I was sitting, but I've sat that way to read like since I started reading, so maybe it was just the build up. I've always sat like that. It was just like I was sitting like this in bed. So like maybe it was like the curvature of my spine or something. I really do not know. Anyway, it's pain. It's more uncomfortable now, not pain, but it's not great. It's not great. There are like 80 pages left of the book. We're doing good, we're doing really good. 80 pages, that's like just under 2 hours maybe. Which I don't know if I'm going to do now because it's almost 4 p.m. Although we've got the sun setting and I fucking love when the sun sets in this room because it sets on our flipping coffee machine and our like tiles sparkle and shimmer away and it just looks like pure heaven to me. We are to the point where, is it a spoiler? I don't know, surely you know if he's in Wimbledon that is good. Anyways, we're at the point where I think he's now, maybe he has, don't know, qualified for the quarterfinals, and she's just had her chat with Neil. If you've read this book, I don't know what's going to happen next. She's just had a chat with Neil. Neil is his coach, and I'm not sure she's going to psych herself out, honestly, and I'm not here for the Act 3 breakup. I hate those, and I really hope that's not what's going to happen. So I don't know. I don't know how you describe that sigh. I do actually like it. Not that I didn't think I would like it. I did think I like it. That's why I asked for it for Christmas. But, you know, I wasn't sure. The writing still isn't my favourite. I will say that, like, I'm far enough in now. I'm pretty set. The writing isn't my favourite. I think it's not the writing per se, because actually I like the way it's written. So I need to be more specific. I like the writing, I don't like the way it's set out. Like, the paragraphs are very equal. They're full of text. I don't know how to describe it, but there's not many paragraphs. She gets very, like, internalized, which I don't mind because I'm very internal, but it starts them having a conversation and then she goes internal for about a whole page and then we go back to the conversation. I thought, I forgot we were even in a conversation, or I'm halfway through reading the page and I'm like, can we get back to the conversation? Like, you're really internalizing this a lot. How long of a pause are we taking from the conversation? Because it's taking me like a minute and a half to read all your internalized thoughts and then we get back to, are you pausing in real life for that long? That's a bit annoying, but I don't hate internalization. Like, that's very me. But it's just the fact that I'm like, I forgot we were even in a conversation because it's been a page and a half and you were talking about something else. Anyway, and then I also, what I mean is very like structured, that I don't like. Like every I keep saying paragraph, every chapter is like 10 pages, almost exactly. And it's just like, give me some variety. Like, can we step away? It just feels very structured to the point it was like, they followed a, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, they were given a template of like how to do a chapter and they followed it each and every time for each chapter. And so we haven't strayed away from that. I like a varying chapter. I like if we have a chapter that's like 2 pages because that bit sums up something that happened and then we can move on to the next thing, you know? I don't need like, I mean, in Elsie Silver books and in this book, they do like a little star thing as like we've had a time jump, but we're in the same chapter. I like that too, but it's generally like when we're coming back to what we're even talking about, it's like all to do with the same thing in that chapter. Like, we can have shorter chapters, people, please, 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 because I like that. I love having a shorter chapter. He's asking to go out again. Literally every 10 minutes. Doesn't seem very rushed either. Also, there's barely anything has happened that's not suitable for young readers. I'm like, is her slimy boyfriend gonna make a comment to the public, to the media? I feel like he would, because he's slimy, but and he wants attention. But yeah, I don't know. Everyone in this book is annoying, like the neighbour, the ex-boyfriend, coach, nemesis. Are we gonna meet the ex-fiance? Am I gonna hate her too? If she does this, I'm gonna be so angry. Why is she letting someone else dictate what happens next? Just start the fucking conversation. Why are you like, stop being, no, you're annoying me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Tell him. Unnecessary, thank you. Okay. Whoop-de-doo, this man's so annoying. Yeah, you tell him. In public? Okay. Hi.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Chapter 24, I was not expecting that. After the last chapter, I was not expecting that. What did I just say? Oh, I won't be surprised if the sleazy ex-boyfriend talks to the press. And what is the fucking headline of this next chapter? The sleazy ex-boyfriend. Don't wind me up. I'm utterly fuming. This fucking book. You cannot be serious, okay? This is how much we have left. Chapter 29. What is chapter 28 doing? Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, this is not okay with me. This is absolutely not okay with me, and I'm furious. How are they going to bring it back? How are they going to do it? We're not gonna get. You don't get to make me cry and then piss me off and then bring it round again to be all happy and Larry, because it better end happy. I'm telling you now. What is his hair? What the hell? I've got 30 pages left. What is going to happen in 30 pages? Because also 30 pages, 10 pages of that is the flipping epilogue at the back. So what, in 20 pages you're gonna like, how are you gonna write this wrong? How are you gonna write this wrong in 20 pages? It's 7 p.m, okay? I want to start reading my next book, I really, really do, but I don't want to finish this book because I don't want you to read it. 20 pages to bring it back is not enough. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, not acceptable behaviour. Catherine Riley, if that's not your real name, you're horrible. She made me think, she really truly made me think we weren't going to have what typically happens, you know, and now, and how? I just don't even want to read it. I don't even want to read it because you're surely not going to do it. If she pulls it out of the bag and it's like, and I'm happy with it, then great. But I'm just worried I'm not going to be happy with what happens. You better fucking blow the bubbles, I swear. Tell him! Tell him! Go to him and tell him right now. Right, don't waste any of your time. I don't need this internal monologue, okay? I need her to go to him right now, tell him how she feels. They need to make up right before he plays flipping match. And I know that's what's going to happen, but you're just taking too long to freaking get to it. And it's really annoying me. So annoying. Oh my goodness. Just hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You're an idiot. Oh, she's so annoying. She's literally annoying me so much. I thought this realisation was going to kick you up the bum, but apparently not. Go! I actually cannot deal with this right now. Literally, what the hell? She's literally at my bottom. Why? Okay, don't jump ahead. Sorry, sometimes when I read dialogue I jump ahead because they've said something that's like, I'm scared what's gonna happen. Okay. Go get your man! Go get your man! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm just I'm a chapter away from the epilogue. It's all happening in this next one and I need to pee really badly, so BRB. Right, so the end, yeah, 20 pages wasn't enough, sorry. We didn't get no makeup, bits and bobs, and I didn't like the epilogue either. Why? It was a year jump forward. Why does that need to happen? Okay, like where, like the first bit, yeah, but like the bit at the end, why does that need to happen? Why does that need to happen? I'm for it for a lot of people, but a year? You're not going to give them a few years first? What is going on? Hello? We've got like 2 intimate scenes. This is not an 18+ content book. 2 intimate scenes, hello? When you're writing a character this sexy, there kind of needs to be more than that. Anyway, it's done. I did really like it. Where do I rank it? Ooh. I'm going to have to sit on what to rate it, to be completely honest, because I have absolutely no idea. But I was very hyped up about it, you see. I was very emotional. I was very invested in the story. So I feel like surely that's got to be a 4 if I'm that invested. You know, I really knew how to play on my heartstrings. I'm not gonna lie, it was really fiddling with my emotions there. I was like a flipping banjo. I just don't know what was going on. I think it's a 3.75. That's what I'm gonna say it is. I'm putting it on here now. Also, I did bring my other book in here ready for this evening. I'm so excited. I am too excited. I really hope this doesn't disappoint me because I will be miserable because I'm actually really looking forward to this book. Hi guys, it is Friday. Don't know why I sing it. But it is 1. I'm on lunch now. But I did pick up this, which I got from work. It's a remarkable tablet. And I need to actually figure out how to like use it properly. Update on reading. I started my book last night, but I didn't read very much. I'm on chapter 2, so I literally read 1 chapter. And also I can't stop thinking about tennis now. That tennis romance, Match Point, loved it, really enjoyed it. And I watched Challenges yesterday. Did I care to watch Challenges before that? Not really. I've never thought about tennis. Don't think I've ever cared about tennis before in my life. And after reading that tennis book, I was like, oh, I want to watch the tennis film, Challenges. And I did, and it was really weird. But I feel like now there needs to be a tennis romance, like a tennis rom-com, because it was such a cute book. And anyway, now I'm excited to get into my next book. The trousers have officially turned into lounge trousers. Okay. I mean, what's better? And then you just move. Okay, great. Right then. We're in the lounge trousers the jeans needed to go. It is actually 5:45. So, ladies and gents, we are about 15% through the book. I'm not gonna lie, we're not off to a great start on me. 15%. What is that? It's 5:45. I'm on 15%. I need to get my head in the game, but I'm struggling to get my head in the game because I'm so obsessed with this. I'm just like playing with it. I just want to figure out how, like, everything that it does. Like, why is it so big? I feel like a literal architect. Like, okay, if we just move this, you know, like, what is going on? Okay, I just feel really posh and fancy having this. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen because I don't know. I don't really remember that much about Emily from Practice Makes Perfect because I read that last year at some point. 10 months ago. That's crazy. Okay, so I read that book 10 months ago. Obviously, I know what happens. I know I loved it. That's what I know. But I don't really remember too much about the characters individually. So we've now had a chapter from Jack's perspective in this, and we're on chapter 5 with another Jack perspective, which is exciting. But Annie's the other sister. Emily is very tightly wound. She's very high strung and she's very used to getting what she wants, it seems. I'm yet to be like really annoyed by it, but it's also just like, why does this man's existence wind you up so much? Because he spilled a coffee on you and because he gives you a run for your money, you know? It's giving very immature, like this vendetta she has against him. Like, they're calling each other nemesis, but like he enjoys it, whereas she just seems actually like she hates him. It's just really bizarre because you're an adult, sweetie, get a grip. It's like the same with like old women that have a vendetta against younger women. It's like, grow up, seriously, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm playing with my earlobe just because I don't know, it's squishy. But yes, that's kind of like, I don't like stuff like that because it's like, you can't be serious. But apparently she is, but we also know that she finds him very attractive. So I don't know why, I don't really get it. She's just very, very type A. What a lovely hair out of place. So yeah, I've just been reading for an hour and we're now on page 104, chapter 9. And let me tell you, am I enjoying this book? Yes, I am. Yes, I'm almost a third through the book. It doesn't really look like it. Not that I'm really rushing it because I'm just really enjoying it, like a lot. I did kind of want to read more today. Like, I haven't really read that much, but again, it's literally 6:45, so it's not, there is no rush. And I love the little text messages that they send each other to, like emails and texts. I think it's just really sweet. It just adds, because you do, don't you? You text. They've had a few moments where they're like, will they? Is something going to happen? Are they going to admit something? And I'm loving it. This, I want to savor it. Honestly, I'm like, please be with me forever. Because if this is anything like the other book, I just want to savor every single moment. I love Jack. Honestly, I'm like, is Jack any little book boyfriend? Like, what's going on here? But I like him how he is with her. Like, I wouldn't want him how he is with everyone else. And it's the weekend, which means I'm probably saying goodbye to this book by the end of the weekend. The thought of that actually made me want to cry a bit. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm really enjoying it, and I don't know why. Like the idea of finishing it's making me want to cry a bit, but it is. I don't know. Sarah put something in her books, I swear to God, because I'm only a third through. We're only 100 pages in. I don't want to let this book go because this hasn't disappointed me so far. Based on the last book I read from Sarah Adams, this has definitely not disappointed, even though Will is definitely more like a bit of me, you know. Jack is doing something. Jack is jacking it up, you know. And you don't trust J names, but I trust him. I love a romance where you push each other's buttons. I love it so much. Yeah. I think maybe it's because I'm really aggy, like me, myself, and I. Very, very aggy. I'm irritated by the smallest of things. So anyone, absolutely anyone, is going to push my buttons, no matter who they are. It's just like, are you pushing the right buttons? Jack pushes the right buttons. I like it. I like playful banter. I like annoying. I love annoying. I love annoying at times, should I say. I can't deal with annoying all the time. Overstimulated mess and all, but whatever is happening. What chapter is this? Chapter 14. What kind of drugs did they put in this chapter? I'm not being funny. I am punching the air. I am hitting my head. I am screaming into nothingness. What is going on? Don't mind my fireplace, honestly. What? I'm wearing my book like a fucking hat. What is happening in this chapter? I am truly obsessed. I think I have fallen in love with this man, one and truly. I can have more than one love of my life, and this man is one of them after this chapter. I just can't. Do we go into another chapter next? Or do we keep going? Oh, we do. We do. Oh my god. What is in this chapter? Sorry, let me just finish because I didn't even get to finish because there's like a little break and then it goes on with like a tiny piece of paragraph and it goes on to an email. And I'm not being funny. Oh my goodness. Got one chapter left before I'm halfway through the book, and what can I tell you? Sorry, I'm going to pause my music for you there. My music, my sound. Sorry about the light as well, if that's annoying. Also, we're not going to talk about the pillow. Actually, it was a gift from my fiance, so it's allowed, but I do find it funny. Maybe it's an inside secret that us reading log that you're allowed to know. You know, if we're romance girlies here, then it should be allowed, right? This is Chris. Anyways, Chris was named after Chris Evans. That's just the way it is. Wish it was named after a book person. I'm 10 pages away of being halfway and I'm utterly obsessed. No joke, this man, oh my god, he's my book boyfriend.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm in love with him. Sorry to let you know.
You're literally that video I sent you where the woman's like, I would date him. And then I'm like...
When did you send me this?
Do you not remember?
I don't think so.
It was...
I'm sorry for the awful quality. My camera is literally, the SD card is full. He just said, then let me show you what I mean. Is, what chapter are we on? Chapter 16, but something's about to happen here. I feel it, and don't you dare. Stage block it out. What does that mean? Oh, it's funny. No, okay, I just need to stop being so invested in this because I'm actually worried about my sanity when this book ends. BSB and ASB. They can't act it out. They absolutely can't. No, playful banter, I actually can't. I cannot. No. What is about to happen? What is about to happen? What is about to happen? Because actually what is happening right now is not okay. She said this should be illegal. This should be illegal. This feels illegal. What is going on? I've broken the spine, ladies and gents. I have broken the spine of the book. I need a break. I know I'm in the middle of the scene, but I think I actually need a break. I need to gather myself. I need to... This feels illegal. This honestly does feel illegal. It's too soon. It's too soon, Sarah. Make it go longer, please. Sarah, we need an 800-page book of this story because... Sarah, please. Sarah, what are you doing? Seriously, Sarah. Sorry, Sarah. It should be illegal. Her internal monologue is literally me. She is actually freaking out, and I am also freaking out internally. What is happening? This man cannot be this. What is going on? I'm like screaming, like, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? And that's her. She's literally like, what's happening? I'm like, literally, what's happening? We're just both here for the ride. We're just both here for this very, very tense, very, very intimate situation. Because it's not even, nothing is this is not real. It's not real, even though I think it is real. It's obviously real, but it's not real. This this piece of text needs to be studied by all men. Oh, we need a moment of silence. You cannot. This is scene blocking. This is scene blocking. This is scene blocking. If I say it one more time, I might just convince myself. This is scene blocking, okay? This is nothing. This is unrelated. This is not real. This can't be real. He can't be this way. Her responses to things is just making me laugh. What? No, you wouldn't. What do you mean? 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 Slash. Slash again. Death. Death becomes me. There doesn't need to be intimate scenes. There doesn't need to be intimate scenes in this book. Her verdict, I'm dead. That's my verdict too. That is my verdict. Oh my goodness. What did she put in this scene? Is there more? Please tell me that there's more. I've got half a book left and I have to have more of that scene. Where has this gone? Where has this gone? Where has this gone? Where is this going? Oh my god, okay. Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. Okay, I wasn't ready. I actually wasn't ready. How dare he? How dare he? How dare he? No. And I'm in utter shock and disbelief. And I just can't fathom any of what just went down. What's gonna happen next? Is that the Jessie J meme? Anyways, we're over halfway now. We're on the way to the end. And I'm in mourning, officially. There is currently the most annoying bassy music happening. Can't tell you why. Can't tell you why my neighbours think that's an appropriate thing to do at 20 past 10 at night, but it is in fact 20 past 10 at night. I finished it. I finished the book. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And oh my goodness, I loved it. 5-star. It did give me a 5-star feeling, I will say. So yeah, I've only read 119 pages today, finished off that book, and I absolutely loved it. I do feel like I want to be buried with that book. He is amazing. He is amazing. I don't really know how to I love a bickering relationship. I think maybe it's because that's what I'm like in a relationship. I kind of feel like I should start Heartless. I feel like I should, but I don't feel ready yet. In all honesty, I don't feel ready. Like, I am scared of it. I'm scared of that book. But I think I'm going to start Fake Flame by Adele Buck. It's 200 and something pages, 289 pages. And it says on average it takes like 6 hours to read. But yeah, I also bought another book. Shocker. I mean, shocker much, because that's literally all I've done recently is buy books and read books. And you know what? I'm not mad about it at all. I bought a book. It was called Not in My Book. Yes, Not in My Book by Katie Holt. Not in My Book. That's the cover. Sorry for the glare. Picked that one up because that one looked quite interesting. They have to co-write a book together. Hello guys, it is me. It is Sunday, 7 p.m. Can you see that? I have not really read today. I have not. I will be honest with you. I have failed. I haven't failed because it's 7. I still have plenty of time in the day. But we are currently reading Fake Flame. And we are 38% through the book. I read the first chapter or something. I got to page like 25 last night. I really didn't read that much yesterday. So I got to page like 25 last night and I'm on page 108 now. So I've only really read 70 pages. I'd like to get to like 50% of the book today. Don't know how many pages that is. It's good. He's quite charming, but it's just a bit, it's not my favourite. I don't know. It just doesn't, it's not really, I can't say it's not realistic because let's be real. How many romance books are realistic? But there's realistic aspects to them, like they have a career or they have a family, or I don't know, they fall in love over a bit of time, or they realise. But this is like pretty much off the bat, this man likes her a lot. You just read one chapter and you already kind of know that, so that's not really a spoiler. And that just doesn't really feel realistic. Do you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't happen. It's not love at first sight. It's just a bit odd, to me anyway. But it's not like a masterpiece by any means, no offence. I just wanted something easy to read, and it's not easy to read, but it's not my favourite. The way it's written isn't from like first person. It's like a mix between the two, but it's just not. I don't know how to describe it. You'd have to read it to know what I mean, but it goes from the different perspectives, but it's still talking about them in third person. Hi guys, so it is Monday morning. It is, where was I looking for? It's Monday morning, it's 10. I'm just doing a quick outro update, last update for this reading vlog. I kind of just wanted to get 50% through the book, and then it kind of got a bit interesting. It kind of got a bit scary. It was a bit thriller-y for me, and it probably isn't for a lot of people because honestly it was barely, but they kept foreshadowing and I was like, something's gonna happen and I need to know what's gonna happen. And it wasn't that bad in the end. I was thinking, like I do, my anxiety brain, what I thought was gonna happen was a lot worse than what actually happened. But that's actually great for the character in the story. Anyway, I'm 83%, you can't see. I try it every time and you cannot see. I'm 83% through the book. That's where I'm ending it because I feel like I could just continue reading today, continue the reading vlog for today, but I really think it's really long. So if you want to hear what I think about this book fully wrapped up and my rating, you're gonna have to wait for the next reading vlog. And I think this is one of my favourite reading vlogs because we had the first 5-star read of the year. That's a lie. That is a lie. It's not the first, it's the second. But yes, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more reading vlogs from me or any more content from me. I do I don't even know what I do. What the fuck do I do? Reading now, apparently. Makeup, a bit of lifestyle. Yeah, who knows? A bit of anything. Anything that I feel like I want to film, I film. And if it turns out okay, I'll upload it, you know? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!